So I went ahead and dropped my check. I stepped back, I took a beat. I said, all right guys, thanks for coming in. Y'all have a good one, all right? And I'm out. Simple as that. Now, one thing I didn't touch on that I do want to touch on real quick is when I do drop that check, I do want to take a beat right here, all right? That's my little final goodbye. Again, I haven't really gotten to know these people. This isn't a very emotional point in our relationship. So we don't really have to dive too deep into whatever the we're doing here. I am busting this not too different than the way I said it, like with anything else, okay? With glasses here, this is what I'm not doing, is this, right? Think of it like this, right? If I walked up to my table with 3 glasses of water for them, like this, and I set it down and did this number, how you think they'd feel about drinking these waters? My fingers were just all up in the rims, right? Obviously, they ain't gonna be cool with that. So, I just never do this. It seems like an easy way to do it, but honestly, I can carry more otherwise. I'm still stacking them. I'm still getting 3 in a hand. I'll take my 4th glass, and I'm gonna do it like that. And again, I can get, a good 6 glasses here in this hand, assuming there's not too much water in them, right? Obviously, I can't stack another glass on this one, but I can with this here. I could do 3 tall, but when you stack 3 deep, it actually puts more pressure on the glasses and can actually leave a bit of a mark on it like that. And it just further deteriorates and degrades the glasses. With my linen, simple trick, I'm grabbing all these and I'm gonna stick these right here. All right, usually what I'll do is I'm gonna actually kind of load this hand up, and then I'm gonna get on my linen here, and I'm because once this is under my arm here, it's kind of hard for me to be reaching around with this hand. So it's all under my arm here, and then I got this hand, and I can start grabbing stuff. One thing you did not see me do at this point is this. I don't run up to my table and look how much they tipped me, all right? God, I cannot stress this enough. I see people do it. I just want to call them out and be like, baby, you look poor right now. Like, you look poor and hungry. When you coming up and you're like, okay, what do I do? Oh, great. All right. I'm leaving that on the table for now. I'm clearing the table, everything else. I'm running a dish, I'm busting it, and then I'm coming back and I'm getting this off the table. All right, it's the last thing I'm dealing with. Another thing too, I don't want other customers seeing me looking up at the tip like this. They'll notice. They really will. They'll notice you coming up and looking at it and being like, oh, how much did he give me? How much did he give me? All right, so I'm leaving that. And what I'm generally doing with checks, even after I clear my table, I wipe it, I got my check, even then I'm not even looking at it. Me personally. I'm taking that check and I'm throwing it in a basket along with the other 600 checks I got. Because here's the deal. If I'm getting too emotionally invested in how much this table gave me, I'm on a roller coaster all night, this entire shift, and every day of every week. I'm on a roller coaster with this table. Oh my God, look, they tipped me $100. That's so exciting. Come back, next table. Oh no, they tipped me $0. I'm so upset. And my mood's just always going up and down. I don't worry about it. I'm making up for any shortage here with volume. And again, I'm working in a more high volume restaurant, and that's again what this whole training series is a little more geared towards. Is kind of more casual. It could be a little finer dining, but it's kind of more like your turn and burn kind of places where you've got multiple tables, it's a reasonably casual level of interaction, and you're turning a bunch of them. All right, now if this was like a super fine dining restaurant, you know, and each one of my tables is doing a $500-600 check, and every little detail of my performance matters, yeah, I'm probably gonna pay more attention to what this person tipped me, because it's gonna be a reflection of how well I did with my table. But in this case, I ain't really concerned about it. I'm taking it, I'm turning it, I'm throwing my check in a basket, and I'll sort those all out at the end of the night. Another thing just to consider here is with getting wrapped up with this. All right, I promise, if you're working and you're maintaining a pretty decent level of service, your monthly is gonna even out. Your weekly is gonna be about the same each week. Like, we all have our months, we all have our great weeks, we all have our great shifts, we all have our great months, but ultimately it all kind of evens out at the end. If you start paying attention to what your monthly take home is, I promise you it's gonna be about on par with what you did last month and what you're gonna do next month. All right, so again, I'm not getting emotionally attached with each tip, each table, each shift, or even each week. All right, because I know based off experience that it's gonna all balance out when it comes down to it. All right, let's get it.